This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Welcome back. Now let's see what Kyle and Duane are up to on Plain Talk.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Plain Talk, with the man who thought that many places the doghouse is better than the rest of the property, Duane Toews.
Your fact or fiction question today, Antarctica.
Yes.
The only continent without reptiles. Fact or fiction?
Well, now that would make sense. I'm going through the other continents in my mind. I could reel them off if you like.
That's okay.
I'm
we don't have
thinking
time.
Reptiles. But there is part of Antarctica that gets warm enough to melt snow, but a reptile has to be above 50 degrees to function, don't they? I'm going to go with fact.
It is a fact. Not only do they not have reptiles, they don't have snakes either in Antarctica.
Snakes are not reptiles.
Evidently not.
They're both cold-blooded.
Yes.
What's the difference between a snake and a reptile?
That wasn't part of my question, sir.
Let me tell you a little story
later.
that I had a big aha. One day I went to a snake pit. You ever been to a snake pit?
No,
on
purpose.
The tourist, yeah, exactly. It was a tourist thing along the road.
Oh, yeah.
Sign, big billboards, black out
big
the sky.
sign. Stop here.
Stop here.
See the snakes.
Yeah, exactly. So I went in, and I'd driven by it 100 times. I went in and gave him my $5. And there was a enclosed area that had, I would guess it was 10, 12 feet across, and it had a half a dozen rattlesnakes in it.
Not just snakes, but poisonous
they
ones
were
to boot.
rattlesnakes. They were all rattlesnakes. And one of the rattlesnakes was all coiled up there, and sitting right on top of him was a little white mouse just sleeping right there on top of him.
Sure, he was sleeping.
No, he was. He was just, it's like, this is a nice place to sit. And it's like, and I asked the guy, I said, so how long's that mouse been in there? And he said, I don't know, 7, 8 days, something like that.
Really?
And I said, so they don't eat him? And he goes, not till they get hungry.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, there's a real life lesson there, Duane. As
long
as the rattlesnakes around you do not get hungry, it's okay to hang out with them.
Yeah, keep them fed.
Yeah, but the second they get hungry, it ain't a good place to be.
Might be a bad deal.
Yeah, I thought, real life lesson there, and I've shared that with all of my kids. I don't know if they took it to heart or not, but they don't listen to me most of the time.
I was going to say, I hope you didn't. Maybe you had to explain more than you wanted to.
About what a rattlesnake was?
Yeah.
I had to explain to you what a snake pit was.
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe you were out there on the prairie and you come across an old hand-dug well that had been abandoned and it was full of snakes.
I have heard those stories many times. I don't doubt that they are true, but I have never stumbled onto that. I've heard some that just makes your skin crawl.
Yeah, I've heard stories of people that their basement, for one reason or another, all of a sudden became an attractive place.
Yeah, they'd lived there for many, many years, never really had a snake problem.
Right, and then all of a sudden one year, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
carried them out by the buckets full.
Wow.
That's, yeah. Talk about making your skin crawl.
Okay, did they carry them out alive or did they carry them out dead?
I didn't ask how they just said they carried them out by the 5 buckets full. That's some serious snake action there.
Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.